welcome back to Leslie Crafts. Now I'm working on this little album here. Now in my previous video I said I was going away for a couple of days and then I would use it to document that. That never materialised, so I just left it to one side. And then I was looking through some photographs with my middle child, and I thought, why don't I start documenting who they are, because he was asking questions of who they were and everything else. And you know, unfortunately some of my kids don't know my grandparents, so I thought, do you know what, I think I like making mini albums, and you know, it's a way of scrapbooking. So I thought I'll start doing little mini albums or bigger albums, and I'll take you for the ride, because I also, you know, so I'm using the Country Lace designer paper. By the time this goes out in August, the paper sale will still be on, which is 15% off, you know, the DSP. It will show you more details of which DSP is on there. I think it's like mainly 12 by 12 papers, and everything else. So there'll be more details on my group as well. So I've picked these out for my outside of my mini album. So I'm going to put these on here, but I'm not going to decorate the front until, you know, because I'm not too sure what I want on the front yet, but I do know that I want it covered. So I'm going to put these on here. So this is game filmed before the DSP sale goes live, and I will definitely gain more of this paper because I think I will need another pack to finish off what I want to do in here and other projects as well with it. So yeah, so I am using a die set because I am quite lazy. You can easily make a mini album without using a die set, but I bought it and I thought I'm going to use it. So, you know, this is what I mean, you know, I like using what I have with Stampin' Up, because, you know, I bought it just because I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator. It doesn't mean that I can't stop using it. So I really do need more glue in this. So I will be documenting the kids adding some of the mini albums. You know, just because we're split doesn't mean that, you know, it doesn't deserve to be in a mini album. Just so they, you know, as they get older and no longer here, they can look back at these and they can tell their kids who I was, who my extended family was, and things like that. And then they can show them how their dad looked, you know, how they looked when they were kids, things like that. So trying to get a photograph of them nowadays is like trying to pick hen's teeth. It's like not happening. So there's the front of the album. So I will be decorating that. And I most probably get more of this ephemera, which is the Fully Flowering ephemera pack. And I might get the words. I think there's words that go with this. So I might get that as well. But in the meantime, you know, that's just on there. So I've already put one page in. So, oh, one thing in. I'm just going to be lazy. I'm just going to grab this. Just make sure that I don't over, because obviously that comes out a lot quicker. So I might just use my this and just spread it around a bit more. Or maybe use my finger actually and just wipe my finger off. Just get a bit more evenly spread into the corners, things like that. And then just wipe it off. So I'm only doing 2 pages. If I would do 2 pages at a time, then, or I might do more pages depending on how quick, you know, I see the layouts. But, you know, the layouts are going to be, you know, quite simple, you know, in this one. So this here is a picture of me, I think, and my grandparents. So unfortunately only my eldest child remembers my granddad. Unfortunately my gran died when I was still in school, so you know, but it's nice just to have photographs and, you know, look back on them and, you know, remember who they were and remember the good times, I think. So I've got lots of mini albums, but none of them have got photographs in. So I'm going to put that one on here so I can still have a little bit of journaling on the bottom just to say who's in the picture. And then I've got these 2 flowers here, and I'm not going to stick them on the photograph. I'm just going to stick them on the bit that's nowhere near the photograph, if you know what I mean. So I will have to fill up my glue bottle. But it won't take long. And I will find a stamp set which I like and which will, you know, go with what I want. So once I find that, then I'll grab it and use it in my albums. If you're in the US, then you're lucky enough to have the close to my heart stuff. We don't have it over here. So I'm just going to put that really on the top bits here, just very faintly, so it doesn't go onto the photograph. And again, just put this on the bottom bit. Again, so it doesn't touch the photograph. I'm sure it'll be fine without, you know, but I don't want to risk it. So when, you know, as we're building this album up, you'll see me starting to add little journaling of who's who and everything else in them. So that is the first picture. It is badly damaged. I don't know how my mother stored them, but you know, this one is of me and my mother. That's before, obviously, I learned to talk back and have a life. Mum doesn't watch these, by the way. So yeah. So I've just got a whole bunch of photographs out, and we'll be doing like books and pockets and things like that. But I just thought we'll have these here. And then on this one I just thought I would have 3 flowers in the corner, so I can still put Who's Holding Me sometime in the 70s. I reckon by the size I am, I'm going to be over, I'm going to say about 75. That's the year, not how old I am. So yeah. So again, just quick little layouts, you know. It just gives you an idea of the start of my mini album. So the cover, and then inside, first 2 photographs of me, obviously when I was a baby, with my grandparents and my mother. So yeah, so I most probably stick all my papers in first, and then if I'm putting any pockets and anything in, I'll leave that for the videos. Purely, I'm sure that you don't want to see me sticking loads of papers in. So yeah, so that is the first 2 pages. Let me know what you think, and we will see you again with some more mini albums. Okay, bye now.